Good morning. Welcome to another One Mind meditation. Welcome to Sunday morning. We don't have just one specific teacher to help us step into our morning practice this week. We have a whole host of beautiful teachers and quite a few today. Sunmarie, good morning. Danae, good morning. Hello, beautiful humans. Welcome to Sunday morning. Sundays invite us into a different rhythm, one that honors silence over noise, stillness over constant motion. Regular meditation practice introduces us to a lifelong companion as well. A lifelong companion who offers unwavering support and endless depths to explore. This is not a relationship that requires introductions or carefully crafted small talk. This friend is you, the authentic, unfiltered essence that exists beneath the layers of conditioning, expectation, and performance. The journey of self-discovery begins with becoming friendly towards silence, a powerful tool that many of us have learned to be afraid of. Habitually, we fill every gap with podcasts, music, television, or endless mental chatter because somewhere along the way we forgot how to simply be. But it's precisely in these quiet spaces where we get to truly meet ourselves that transformation occurs. Here are some beautiful thoughts on the transformative power of silence. From Nicholas Sparks, he says, "Silence is pure. Silence is holy. It draws people together because only those who are comfortable with each other can really sit without speaking." This is the great paradox. It takes people to be really comfortable with one another, to be able to sit without filling the gap with silence, with words. From Mingyur Rinpoche, he says, "The only difference between meditation and ordinary social interaction is that the friend you're gradually coming to know is you." I love that distinction he draws, or the correlation he draws. He says, meditation could be compared with social interaction in a way. And in social interaction, you get to meet other people and get to know other people. But in meditation, the only difference between that and social interaction is who you're getting to know is you, yourself. From Indra Devi, like water which can clearly mirror the sky and the trees only so long as its surface is undisturbed, the mind also can only reflect the true image of the self when it is tranquil and wholly relaxed. We so often find ourselves in a space of a little bit of turmoil, and then when we look at ourselves, see our reflection on the water, on the choppy water, we can be fooled into thinking this is who I am. When I try and take a look at myself in the middle of turmoil, I can get fooled by that image, thinking that is who I am. What Indra Devi makes clear is we must remember that it's only when we are in a relaxed space that the image that gets reflected to us is accurate. And we need to remind ourselves of that in those moments where we feel turmoil, that what we're meeting in ourselves is not the full story. We have to remind ourselves that when we find the quiet space, when we find that we are okay in this quiet space, the image of ourselves we meet then, we need to remind ourselves that there's more truth there. And in the moments when we can't find that image, trust that it doesn't go away. When the water settles, we'll see it again. Rumi says, out beyond ideas of wrongdoing and right doing, there is a field. What a beautiful way to describe that quiet space. He says, I'll meet you there when the soul lies down in that grass. The world is too full to talk about. Embracing that silence. Spending regular time in silence, slowly, over time, it lets everything that you are not fall away. Slowly, over time, you remember who you really are. Slowly, over time, you become a deeper, bolder version of what you've really always been, but kept hidden. If you're ready, you can close your eyes and we'll slip into the silent space together. Here we are. Take a deep breath in and out. A deep breath in and inhale and let it go. Deep breath in and out. One more big breath in and let it all flow away. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose gets drawn all the way deep down into your belly. And as you fill up your belly with air, also raise yourself up. As you breathe in, stretch out your spine. Lift the top of your head toward the ceiling. And once you've reached your full height, let all of it go. With every exhale, soften. With every breath out, soften your spine, slump down your shoulders, and even drop your head. Your only job right now is with every exhale to lead your body to a deeper sense of softness than the exhale before. Only this. Only to feel yourself become softer and softer with every exhale. Don't be too worried about what your mind is doing. You can't force it to be quiet. But you can step away from the busy thoughts and step into the softness coming into your body over and over again. So try that. Make your point of focus the exhale and the softness. And let thoughts do whatever they do. Step away from those thoughts again and again. And step into the softness again and again. I'll check in with you at the end of this phase. Use the last few breaths of this phase to help your body stretch, adjust, and settle down into as much comfort as possible for the rest of our journey. Roll out your neck muscles, roll out your shoulder muscles. Stretch into your back muscles. Help your body find a deep sense of softness. having softened our bodies into a state of presence, or at least getting as close as we possibly can to that state of presence, we can now turn our attention inwards and dive deep inside for the next part of our journey. With every next inhale, we'll hold our breath for a few short moments, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. If you don't have the time to sit for the whole meditation with us, then this is always a good place to stop. But if you are here for the whole journey, we'll take the next few big breaths together. Let's take a deep breath in and hold. Take a deep breath in. As you release your body, feel how softness slips into your body and settles in every part of your body. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, follow the downwards flow through your body. Feel your shoulders slowly falling. Feel your body slowly softening. And feel how you are slowly slipping deeper into you. One more big breath in and hold. As you release, feel yourself melting. Feel your whole body dissolving. Feel how you are slipping into a deeper level of surrender with every slow exhale. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose is an invitation. It invites you to turn inwards and follow this journey. So as you breathe in, feel the air flow in through your nostrils. Feel the air touch the back of your throat. Stay with your breath as it flows in through your lungs, and as you hold your breath, but hold it only. We've heard from this morning's quotes that the only difference between meditation and regular social, you're getting to know better, is you. When you step into that space where thoughts happen and you can kind of just watch them happen. You can see a thought form, just watching these thoughts come and go. Brain producing thoughts. And that's when I start to get to know that that's not who I am. when I start to recognize what is transient, what is temporary in nature, then I start to get to know what has substance. What is the part of me that's more like the mountain? The clouds can come and go, but the mountain remains. And over time, you get to know this mountain very well. So let's practice that mountain, the substance that you are, and be curious about how thoughts come and go. Just watch them, see them. Let me come back to this mountain. There's nothing more you need to do. Come back to you. take the last few big breaths of this phase together, slipping out of the breath holding space and into the next. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, make it a long, slow exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, feel how softness slips in. Feel how softness settles in every fiber of your being. One more big breath in and hold. And as you release, feel yourself slip all the way through. There is no more attention on your breathing. You can sit all the way back or even lie all the way back down and feel yourself just floating. I'll read to you one more time today's quotes that speak about this quiet space. Nicholas Sparks says, "Silence is pure, silence is holy. It draws people together because only those who are really comfortable with each other can sit without speaking. This is the great paradox," says Nicholas Sparks. Then from Mingyur Rinpoche, "The only difference between meditation and ordinary social interaction is that the friend you are gradually coming to know is yourself." From William Penn, "True silence is rest for the mind. True silence is to the spirit what sleep is to the body. True silence is nourishment and refreshment." From Indra Devi, "Like water, which can clearly mirror the sky and the trees only as long as its surface is undisturbed, so the mind can only reflect the true image of the self when the mind is tranquil and wholly relaxed." Then Rumi speaks to the silent space as a field. He says, "Out beyond ideas of wrongdoing and right doing, there is a field. I'll meet you there. When the soul lies down in that grass, the world is too full to talk about." Spending regular time in silence, slowly, over time, it lets everything that you are not fall away. Slowly, over time, you remember who you really are. And slowly, over time, you become a deeper, bolder version of what you've really always been but kept hidden. Let your true self, the original being that you are, let that become the truer, bolder version of who you are being. There's just a few more minutes of silence left. I'll check in with you at the end of this phase. We have the last 5 breaths of gratitude to do together. With every exhale, I'll say my thank you, and I invite you to say yours. Let's take a deep breath in. Thank you for sharing your silent space with us. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for the teacher that silence is. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for becoming intimately familiar with the transient nature of my weather, thoughts, feelings, emotions. Very clearly seeing and understanding how they move. Take a deep breath in. And thank you for learning to be grounded in the part of me that sees this. The part of me that can watch this weather move. Knowing that whatever the weather is, there's something with substance underneath. A mountain that, even if it's obscured by the storm, I fully trust that when the storm passes, the mountain will be clearly unchanged. Thank you for learning to trust in my mountain. One more big breath in. Thank you, beautiful people. for sharing your silence with us. Good morning, honey. Happy Sunday to you. Thank you, Sunmari. It's always great to see you. And Danae, it's so awesome having you back in the live space. Wishing you all a beautiful day. Mwah. See you soon. Ciao, ciao.